Today, we are taking a look at the Kentucky Fried Chicken Cheetos sandwich. I'm sure you saw from the beauty shots I did before all of this, and you've probably realized that inside this container, inside this elaborately decorated Chester Cheetah box, what lies inside isn't necessarily beautiful. But we are going to eat it as a celebration of America, really. I hesitate to even pick this thing up. It is disgusting on the inside here. Looking at it, it looks like, based on the bun, this is going to be rather spicy, which I'm not looking forward to, because I'm a big baby when it comes to anything spicy. I don't think this is going to be particularly enjoyable here. It's a piece of chicken, buffalo sauce, mayonnaise, and Cheetos. Picking the thing up. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's covered. See, this isn't okay. That's terrible. No sandwich. I should not have my fingers looking like that when I've just from picking up the bread. We're not off to a great start here. And look at the inside of the clamshell. Look at all the sauce that got everywhere. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. I'll try and grab it from a spot where there's less of this. It's really, the bottom bun is completely covered. I want to make sure I get a good bite of chicken sauce, mayonnaise, and Cheeto. Here we go. Maybe it's not a buffalo sauce, because I'm not tasting anything, like, spicy. Maybe, is it just a cheese sauce? This is going to be gross. Discretion advised to anybody at home. Oh, the texture of that is terrible. Just touching it with my... Oh, my God. So, oh, it's all gritty. Oh. Well, we continue the ongoing tradition of the consumption report for me being completely wrong about what I see. Whatever that sauce is, it is not buffalo. It's a cheese sauce. Okay. Well, now ordinarily, the individual elements of this particular foodstuff I quite like. I like chicken, so that's a good start. I enjoy Cheetos, I like mayonnaise, and I do love hamburger buns, so all of the elements combined you think would work, but that cheese sauce is really not good. It tastes like cheesy sand. So, yeah. I mean, the chicken is fine. That's the unfortunate thing about a chicken sandwich is you're often beholden to the type of chicken piece, the fillet that you actually get, and it's an extra crispy fillet, which from Kentucky Fried Chicken I don't really care for. I prefer the original recipe, because I actually like to eat chicken and not just breading, so, I mean, that's points off there. I wouldn't go out of my way to get this again. I'm gonna cover that up. I've messed up the box. It looks like he's just screaming into the void now. So I think it's important that we have a scale for these now, and we're just going to do it grade school style, just A through F on where it stands, and I will let myself in the editing room determine what the overall score is, because I'm not smart enough to do that math on the fly. So our first category is going to be presentation. And right off the bat, this one, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be the fault of every single one of these you get, but I have to give this an F for presentation. The fact that I opened this up and was immediately greeted by a cheese sauce explosion did not do this thing any favors. Outside of that, there is something just visually grotesque about seeing Cheetos smothered in mayonnaise and then buried under a just H.P. Lovecraftian mishmash of chicken breading. So presentation is, I have to give this an F. Price. This thing cost $5 plus. I think it was $5.29. Obviously, your mileage may vary depending on where you live. But based off of my price point, this is not a $5+ sandwich. This thing, I give this a C in terms of price. I feel like this should be like a $3 sandwich, bordering even a $2 sandwich. This is like... And I get the reason why they're charging as much as they are is because of the chicken itself, but I will argue that Cheetos are... They put 5 Cheetos on this stupid thing. That's like a quarter. You know, for one of those, like... That's like one of those, like, not even the 99-cent bags. Like, you get a 99-cent bag of Cheetos at a gas station, and it's going to have more than 5 Cheetos on it. So, I don't think this necessitates an extra $2+. So... Taste. Unfortunately, this thing didn't do too well in that regard either. I mean, again, your mileage is going to vary depending on what piece of chicken you actually get and how thickly breaded it is. But this one is way too much bread, not enough chicken. And the individual elements of the sandwich don't really make themselves known outside of the Zen Garden cheese sauce that I really cannot stress I do not care for. And I get it's probably just Cheeto dust mixing with whatever the cheese sauce is, but it tastes like runoff and it's just not appealing. So I think, again, I gotta go with a D for taste. And lastly, our fun little category is gonna be novelty. Now, novelty of this, I'm going to give that one a B-. And the reason why I'm doing that is mainly because Cheetos have kind of become a little more ubiquitous than you might think. Like, Cheetos have kind of... I mean, good on Frito-Lay for really expanding the brand of Cheetos because, I mean, Dorito has done a really good job of kind of integrating itself into other foods and restaurants with a little more success. And most people who see the Cheeto-inspired products tend to balk a little bit. But you have seen it a lot more, like the Mac and Cheetos, and Cheetos is at Burger King, I think, and different restaurants have started incorporating Cheeto into their products. So it was a matter of time before Kentucky Fried Chicken got in there. So, I mean, there is a little bit of a novelty. I do actually, even though it's upside down now and I've kind of ruined the container... I do like the Chester the Cheetah clamshell. I think that's probably the best part of this whole thing. And that's really what bumps the grade up. Other than that, it's really just a chicken sandwich with Cheetos on it. So there you go. Am I going to eat the rest of this? Yes, because I don't waste. So.
You were close.
So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. If you're new here, subscribe. I've got all sorts of random content available, and more is always on the way. So if you like this video, smash that like button as if it were a bag of Cheetos that you were trying to smash. I don't know, you come up with a better analogy on the fly.